So here we are at the NEC for another model railway show. Unlike previous year where it's been Warley, this is the National Model Railway Show or something like that. Today I'll only be doing the news and looking at some of the manufacturers. Then tomorrow we might go and get some layouts filmed, so enjoy the video. So I'm starting at Train Tech today with new and interesting things, and this is what they have to offer. First one is the LED lights for end of track, but these are in TT gauge. Second of all are these new isolation switch, and then third of all they have upgraded their light bars, so these now have magnets in it. So a magic hand is going to show how this works.
There we go. That's the one. That's it.
So these are going to be coming in 2025. They also have a brilliant show special of a sound unit, which is $49.95, normally $75. And they have a good selection of on their smart lights. So worth a quick look at Train Tech, and Gauge Master is doing a good job with this brand. So here I am with MR Innovation. They have got quite an interesting new product. It might look like just a shunter unit, but this is much more than a shunter unit. This is a programmable recreation device. So it consists of several pieces. You have got track sensors, you have got point decoders, you've got the brain of the system, and you've got the controller. So what this does is, first time you use it, you program in what you would like for the loco to do. This is an analog system. Then after that, you just replay for what had been previously played. So it's just about to play the previous program. So all of this is hands-free. You've got signals changing. The loco's now going to go into the end, and that has now stopped. And then in a few seconds, the point change, and then the signal change, and the loco come back. I think this is quite a brilliant product. It's all analog. They are saying there might be a DCC version in the future. For more details about it, please look in the video description at the bottom. But if you're here tomorrow, definitely check them out. So I'm here at KRModels, and like normal, they always have some very interesting things. So they've got some nice prototypes. That's the double-decker loco. Then they've got some nice steams for inside of the double-decker loco. Then over here is an interesting side. You've got the I'm not quite sure what it is. It's the bullet wagon, but you can see they've got the electronics to have it moving. They've got a few other interesting bits. These locos are very nice. So let's wander on. So I'm now at Rapido UK, and there's only one loco here which I got to show, which is either the engine. This is a 3D print subject to change, but wow, what a loco. I'm really impressed with it. Very tiny, but you've got the musical horns, and then underneath you've got the wagons available. So let's look at what other bits they have. So they then got some nice wagons, and down here they got the Tobies. I know they're not Tobies. Then over here they got the steam-powered locos and some nice wagons. Then up here you've got some lovely new steam locos. I'll have to pause for a second, then carry on. So over here we got the demonstration table. So all kinds of things on display. So you've got the tram. They've got the, I believe those are the new wagon, new coaches. They've got the N-gauge, you've got the tilting train. They've got the buses. They have a real nice range of locos which are in moving stage. So let's carry on wandering about. So now we've got some lovely locos. Another 3D print, and then for buses. Let's carry on. So now we have new tanks. Then we've got the new wagons, and down at the bottom we have some additional wagons. So we're now carrying on for next cabinet. So you've got some nice steam, the passenger coaches. Down here you have got the Bill and Bins. I can't remember what they are, but really impressive. I really think I got to order them at some point. Then over here we have another nice loco, a few more coaches and a few more coaches. So we now have a demonstration stand. I'll go on to the next one in a second. Then we got the next demonstration. So you've got the Thunderbolt, you've got another cute little train and a few other bits. You've got the final display here, but this isn't everything. We've got some other interesting bits today. You can get your own wagon designed, £50, which is pretty good. You can choose all the bits. And then finally, they got one more thing to look at. So the most interesting thing they have on display today is for designing a new wagon. So they got to design a just out of camera shot, and they're actually designing the wagon live, which I think is a really interesting procedure to be shared. So let's go and find something else to do. So I had to come to the Oxford stand because of this fundraising they're doing. If you want to donate, go onto this QR code just here. This is riding for Taft Trump, who had a serious incident last year. So this year they're trying to raise money for the people who have helped him. So if everybody wants to donate to them, it's a very good cause. So let's carry on. So I have visited my friends at DCC Concepts, and this is one of the new things, new services they're offering. You can get your own DCC Mimic panel built in a nice box, so they can do all the artwork. You can have it in black, you can have shiny bits, you can have colours. They got several different sizes of boxes and just an impressive range of things. So you contact them, tell them your design, and then they create the board. Then they tell you what bits you need. You can integrate your DCC system in, just one output to your layout. Really good system. So you could just have minute panel, or you can also add the points. So again, you just throw the switch and the points will change. So let's carry on and see what else they have. So this is what they got new. So they still got the that's a new Universal Premium Rolling Road. That's new. That's quite groovy. New frog controller. This is something which I was hoping to see a real one. So simple wiring. Quite a useful product, and that's what it looked like. And then new master switch, analog point control. So this means you can control points from an analog system. So switch, power and points. A new panel surface which I just showed you. So I'm now at Accurascale, and there's some interesting things I don't have a clue what most of these are, but these are the snow ploughs they announced recently. Then you've got some nice steam trains. Down here we got some sort of wagons, 37s, and some nice little locos. Down here we got the O gauge, the Deltic, and more little locos. Then over here we've got the Mark IIs, I've been told. They're actually quite impressive. Over here we have more interesting wagons and a few interesting locos. Let's see if I can get to the front of the thing. So that's there. Then up here we've got a few more nice locos. So London Underground. Then we've got a few more 37s, Deltics. Then if I quickly run along here, you've got the magazines whereby you can find out what's new. They're really impressive packaging. So they've got the 66, the Deltic, more 66s, 37. Then if I turn around over here, we got the 66s up here, which are quite impressive. You got that there, that's Intercity. I'm useless with loco numbers. Then you've got these locos, which are quite impressive. Look at the detail in that little steam loco. Then you've got some good looking wagons, and I believe these are class 50, yep. Then you've got down there some 60s, I think, yep. Then over here you have got some more wagons. So they're just as you come in. Let's go and carry on wandering. So here we got the Peco line side. Up here is the double O gauge. For front of the house, I've got some somewhere and some backs, but I also have them in N. These are out in August. Let's wander around and see what else there is. I really got to get around to doing my ones of these, as they look really impressive. And then you have what you can do with their track. So let's carry on wandering. So we then got narrow gauge. I'm not sure what gauge it is with a track. Quite impressive. Then if I turn around over here, you have a nice station set up. Let me pause for a second as there's something interesting just over there. So this is quite an interesting project. It's Pecorama mini diorama kit. So you get a piece of wood, some track, and you create your little diorama and you just join it together. Then you've got some additional things, including the Kato Peco loco down there. Then if I carry on along here, you have a tool kits, so loco lift, tool kits, and then down here more of a lace cut. So that there is something I got. Let's carry on wandering around. So over here, I think these are something new. So you've got the Uniflog ball head three-way, which I think is new. Then you've got that there and that there. I think they're new. Then down here, you've got TT points, track signals. Let's carry on. So here we have a track demonstration. So you've got concrete sleeper with points and what you can do, and another demonstration here. Let's carry on. Over here, you've got a lovely little diorama, good way to demonstrate stuff. And that's about all from Peco. So I came along to Revolution Trains. Nothing new, but a lot of new things to me. I hadn't known that they were producing London Underground stock. So we got these amazing island lines, then we got these here, then we got the N-gauge 66s, and then a lovely display here including the Caledonia sleeper. Then over here, I wish somebody would do these in double O, for 320. And you've got the 59 there. Let's see if I can get a better shot. Then you've got a couple of 128s. I do like the nuclear fuel thing. That's really impressive. So let's pause for a second and I can move around. So we got these WAI car carriers. Expected second quarter next year. Then we've got the limited edition from Rails of Sheffield on model rail of these locos. Those are quite impressive. Then you've got a few more car loco wagons and a few wagons there. Then you've got a lovely O-gauge 37, N-gauge locos. Again, I would love to see these in double O. Then you've got these bits and these bits. So there's quite a lot of nice locos. Let's carry on. So I'm at the ESU stand, and first of all, they have a lovely. This is the new version of the E-course. The touchscreen have been improved to be glass rather than layers. Then you got the cab control, and they got new hand controllers, and these are all for different modules. So you've got servos, you've got detection, and you've got points. These are supported by Rapido UK, they're the UK resellers. So what a good range of products. So I'm now here at Hornby, and this will be the last one for me to look at today. So you've got Era 1, the little, who is it? A nice little steam engine. Then you've got this great angular loco. Then you've got the Class 802/2. Then behind that you've got the Luma Rail one. There's some quite impressive models. Then you've got HST. That's okay. And then finally you've got that one there. So let me pause for a second. So you've got a new Hornby TT 120 Class 37. This is a test shot. Really impressive. Look at the details. Then you have the T-gauge stuff here. I could easily see one day me getting into T-gauge. Then over here you've got a good old-fashioned slam door train, and down here you've got Scaled Dale. There's a few impressive things, and then you've got a few good special offers, but quite a good range from Hornby. Nice to see them out at the show. So I have now found Heljan. They got some exciting things. There's O-gauge locos, quite impressive. That's quite impressive, and that's a lovely loco. They also have a 009 there. If you want to see the new Heljan loco, scan this now. So these are projects they have on the go. Nice to see that they're now doing sound ready. Let's wander over to their case. So we're now in for Heljan O-gauge cage, and they've got some really impressive locos.
I've got a pre-order in with somebody, and I can't get in.
So quite a nice range of O's. Then we're back to double O. And then down here's some more impressive O gauge. Then over here, you've got some really impressive locos. These are highly detailed, really impressive. And that class 11 over there. Got some more bits down here, and then finish off down there. So let's find something else. So I'm finishing my video off, which is over news at DCC Train Automation. I'm not actually promoting any products, but I'm showing off this amazing layout. The thing that most people have missed about this is there's no human operators. This is all being run by computers. All the route setting, all the trains, everything. This is a fully automated layout. So if you want advice about train automation, why not visit DCC Train Automation along the back wall at Warley, or just generally contact them. So thank you for watching. Thank you very much, Richard.